Controversy and tension rise as Florida Governor Ron DeSantis defends his state's transport of undocumented migrants, sparking a clash with California authorities. Florida's governor is facing backlash after transporting undocumented migrants from Texas to Sacramento, a move that has put him at odds with California's sanctuary state policies. DeSantis argues that sanctuary states are contributing to the immigration crisis, while California Governor Gavin Newsom accuses him of political opportunism. However, critics argue that DeSantis' approach to immigration is fueled by his presidential ambitions and raises questions about his methods.
In a dire humanitarian crisis, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky accuses Russian forces of shelling Ukrainian emergency workers. The ongoing conflict takes a devastating turn as rescue efforts are hindered amid the destruction of the Novokakhovka Dam. I'm your host, and this is the latest news update. The Kherson and Mykolaiv regions of Ukraine are grappling with severe flooding, leaving thousands in need of rescue. President Zelensky highlights a stark contrast between the rescue operations in Ukraine-controlled areas and Russian-occupied regions, where he accuses Moscow's forces of abandoning the flood victims. Let's take a closer look. President Zelensky, determined to save lives, expresses his disappointment in the slow response from international organizations. He urgently calls on the International Committee of the Red Cross and other humanitarian groups to provide immediate aid to those abandoned in the occupied areas. The situation remains dire, with people stranded without basic necessities. In a phone conversation with Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan, Russian President Vladimir Putin continues to deflect blame, accusing Ukraine of destroying the dam and escalating war crimes. However, Ukraine asserts that its troops have made significant advances in the Bakhmut area, raising questions about Russia's true motives behind the dam's destruction. The ongoing conflict between Russia and Ukraine takes a devastating toll as floodwaters wreak havoc on the region. With the situation worsening, concerns rise regarding global hunger and environmental impact. The UN's World Food Programme warns of potential crop destruction, while environmental organization Greenpeace highlights the severe damage to water supplies and food security.
In a shocking crime that rocked Malibu Creek State Park, a man has been sentenced to 119 years to life in prison for a heinous act of violence. This tragic incident left a research scientist dead and his two young daughters traumatized. Let's dive into the details of this chilling case. Anthony Rada, 46, was convicted of second-degree murder and other charges after he fatally shot Tristan Baudet, a research scientist, while he slept alongside his two daughters. The jury's decision brought some justice to a case that left the community in shock. The evidence against Rada was overwhelming, as ballistics testing linked a rifle found in his possession to the bullet that killed Baudet. Rada's criminal activities extended beyond this heinous act, as he was also convicted of attempted murder and multiple counts of commercial burglary. However, it's worth noting that Rada was acquitted of several other attempted murder charges related to other shootings in the area. The defense argued that there were gaps in the case, urging the jury to find Rada not guilty based on reasonable doubt. As the trial unfolded, the chilling details of the crime were revealed. Tristan Baudet's brother-in-law testified about the devastating scene he discovered that fateful morning. And now, with Rada sentenced to life in prison, the community can begin to heal from this senseless act of violence. Thank you for joining us for this important update. Remember to stay informed, and we'll see you in our next news release. If you found this story compelling, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. Together, let's keep shining a light on the stories that matter.